Welcome back, folks, to the Call of Cthulhu. When last we left off, the valiant investigators had thwarted the plans of the Black Knife cult once again, but there is only one question left. What happened to Stribinski?
Hello.
Stribinski, as we know, touched a wibbly wall and disappeared, seemingly instantly. Just gone.
He got some of his stuff with him, though, didn't he?
He brought quite a lot of his stuff with him. He took his gun with him, and he didn't take his motorbike.
Well, no.
Motorbike wasn't there, so it's on your inventory list, your list of your property and other assets. Like motorbike, did not take that with you.
Well, it's Daniel has it now, I assume.
Someone has it because they didn't take it in the next investigation with them. So
I assume it's at the house they were boarding at then.
probably. So, what happened to Strabinski? Well, when you touched that wibbly wall, which you did not think was a wibbly wall, did you?
No, Stribinski thought it was one of those fabled waterbeds that he had never had the chance to use in communist Russia, so he wanted to. It didn't occur to him.
No. So he touches the wall, and he gets this yanked forcibly into this wibbliness, and he gets a momentary feeling of being pulled forcibly through time and space in an instant. It's quite jarring. And when you come on the other side, you appear on the other side, it is you're not in the underground complex anymore. The sky is a strange sort of very dark green colour. There are no clouds.
That's not good.
No.
Does this look anything like Northern Lights?
No, it doesn't, which is very worrying. There are sort of swirling dark purple clouds, and lightning of the same dark purple hue is hitting the ground at certain points.
That's not right.
Creating explosions of iridescent energy. You notice a few things. The first thing you notice is that looking immediately behind you, there is no wibbliness behind you.
No portal.
No portal.
No smell.
No smell. The second thing you notice is that the area immediately around you in the very dark grey, almost a kind of greyish black rock and sand, is lots of bones.
I got tossed into trash compacted, didn't I?
No. The walls start closing in around you. You start shouting.
No, I mean, this is where they toss the dudes they don't want when they don't go in the zombie room, I assume.
Perhaps. There are a few items scavengeable off them. You see, there are a few guns and a bit of ammunition.
Anything for Minor Gaunt?
Yeah, there is some ammunition.
That's right. If there's an extra rifle, Stribinski would like to.
No, not an extra rifle.
Oh.
You notice a few worrying things, minus the minor sanity check you're about to take for not being in, for being somewhere entirely different. So roll me a sanity check.
Not Kansas. I need the dice roller.
Not Kansas.
Dice. 81.
81. Well, you're not going to lose a lot for this, actually. You're only going to lose 2 points.
Let's see, what am I at here? Current sanity, 45.
Yeah. So, pretty much, you look around, and there appears to be desolate mountains and no vegetation. You don't spot any vegetation anywhere.
Is there anywhere in the horizon that looks to be different from anywhere else? Somewhere like you could take cover or habitable or anything
There's
like
mountains and some hilly areas and
nothing that looks like something that if there was living things here, they'd be there.
no.
Oh.
You are, however, on an inclined part. You realise looking around that you're on a raised part. You're like probably at the top of some sort of large hill or small mountain or something.
I would like to listen.
Oh, roll me a listen check.
Nice. 86.
86, not a pass. You don't hear anything in particular. However, after about a few minutes, you hear an ungodly loud roar.
That's all right. It's the white ape beast of Barsoom.
No, you're not on Barsoom.
Please.
Something surges up into view from in front of you. You find it a little difficult to notice where the heads start and the bodies begin. Sort of scaled, long necks with...
Is it a dude lump or an
No.
actual creature?
There is, you notice about 7, 10 or so heads, each one on top of a long, scaled neck, but the necks have eyes on them, and on the heads there are eyes where mouths should be, and mouths where the eyes should be. And the whole thing seems to emanate a sort of sickly green, vaguely acidic smelling gas.
How close is it?
It's not that close.
Leg it opposite direction.
You're legging in the opposite direction?
Yes.
Well, I have to finish describing it before you suffer a sanity check.
I'm sorry.
It has teeth, multiple layers of teeth in each of its mouths, and even in the mouths you see eyes. And you notice that as the thing is actually rising up, there are tentacles erupting from out of the scaly neck. You notice that it's battling another one, like the heads are battling each other.
That's all right.
But one of the heads has also spotted you.
Well, how well does either of them look off?
Well, the heads seem to just sort of be biting each other.
Does any of them look like it wants to win, or is it about to win?
Don't know if it's the case that it's sort of just like fighting over who gets to eat you, or if they're actually fighting each other.
How many legs do they have?
You can't see the legs.
It's
You
just a blob.
only see the necks and the heads. You could, instead of running away, look down and find out.
No, fuck it. Leg it.
Roll me a sanity check first.
That's 124.
24? Well done, that's a pass. You only suffer 6 points of sanity loss.
Oh, yes.
And
That's good.
Now you need to make me an idea roll.
Let's have a look. That's 67. What? 67, yeah.
You failed.
Oh.
Well done.
Yes, I did.
You failed. That is
Fuck
exactly
this
what
shit.
you wanted to have happen.
It's a badger dog. Don't care.
Well, what happens is that you look at the thing and your mind's like, oh, what is this? It's just a kind of lizard.
It's like,
It's
nope.
just a lizard.
Yeah. I've seen stranger things in there.
Your mind
Since
blocks
coming
out
to
what
the
you're
US.
seeing, and the thing is looking at you. This massive... By the way, for size reference, you know an average car
Yes.
in the 1920s? This head is probably about 6 times as big
That's an average car.
as the average car.
That's a big creature.
That's a big creature. It's very big.
And I'm on a slope with a bunch of loose rocks.
You're on a mount. You're on an incline path. There is places backwards you can run.
Do the heads have noses?
You don't know. There are some holes, but some of the holes occasionally sprout tentacles, and sometimes a mouth appears.
That's not right.
No, it's not. It's looking at you, this thing.
How's
you were gonna-
it doing with the other one?
Well, it's sort of fighting... You, as I said, you originally thought it was another one it was fighting. It's just fighting... Well, you think it's either another one
Are
or...
they mating?
You don't know.
Have I walked in on what tentacular buggery? Oh god damn it! It's leg it.
You're legging it.
Yes.
You're not sure if it's multiple heads of the same vaguely draconic... You do notice there is a definite draconic theme here. They do look sort of dragon-like. The heads do sort of look like dragon heads. But with more mouths. You don't know if it's multiple heads of the same creature, or if it's two creatures fighting, but you start to run!
Yeah, fuck it.
You start to flee!
Is there any way I can see in front of me that would break line of sight with them?
There is what... You think in the distance there is what looks like a small cave.
That seems like the best idea. Is the cave so small that it won't fit in there?
No, yeah, you could. Are you looking behind you as you run?
Well, we already assessed that one of the heads was the size, 6 times the size of a car, so that he should be able to look at the cave and go, fit or not fit.
Yeah, but you can. It is a little bit of a runaway, but you can keep a glance back and see what's going on if you like.
No, fuck that shit.
Nope.
Just leg it for the cave.
You hear a sort of howl, an unnatural howl behind you as you. It starts to the acidic smell starts to grow stronger behind you as you keep running. Make me a con times 4 roll. He's gone. He's gone.
I'm an idiot. I muted myself to cough. Sorry, that's 58.
58. Is that is a
that's a fail, I think.
That's a fail. You stumble after you get tired, and you end up looking behind you.
It's not right.
Noticing that it was a little bit of a distance away from you. That head.
Not anymore.
No, it's actually the neck is actually extending, and not only is it extending.
It's that guy from He-Man.
Not only is it extending, but new necks are actually sprouting off from the extensions, creating more heads.
God damn. That's weird.
It is weird.
It's a little weird.
It is weird. One of them's getting pretty close to biting you.
I would like to dodge and then leg it again.
Okay, roll me dodge.
Let's see, 48.
Yep. It does try and bite you. I did roll, but it would have hit you. What happens is you dodge. You just sort of like dive to the ground, and it rams. The head rams into the side of the mountain, and then another one of the heads starts fighting that one. It seems as if they're competing on who's going to eat you.
That's not right.
But your momentary relief on which head is on them being distracted is immediately dissolved when you notice that 2 of the other heads are now starting to chase you as well.
That's not alright either.
So you keep running.
Yes.
Now,
how far from the cave?
Make me another con time 4 roll.
So this needs to be below, what was it?
50.
73. I'm old.
You're not doing very well.
Oh, so old here today.
What happens is that you get to the you actually get to the cave entrance.
That's alright. It's full of crabs.
You do eventually get to the cave entrance. It's dark in there, but you spot eyes within glowing out.
Do they look similar to the eyes of the creature behind me?
No, they don't.
That's possibly good.
That's possibly good.
How close is the thing from me?
Very close. The acidic smell is...
Okay, in that case... Is there anywhere... Could hide be used to lose pursuers, but I need to break line of sight?
You could use hide. You could go into that place and hide.
What I want is those two to fight each other, but for that to happen, the thing inside there needs to come out. So I need to hide some.
There are multiple eyes in there. You don't know if it's one creature or if it's multiple creatures.
Well, I need to hide somewhere near the entrance.
Basically, what you have is if you want to hide, you'll have to go into the cave. You'll have to go into the cave to hide. Everywhere else is too open.
How steep is the hill or whatever the fuck the cave is in?
It gets very steep, not far beyond the cave. If you're not sure you could scale it much further before falling to your doom.
Fuck it, going into the cave.
You're going to the cave, right?
Yes.
You rush forward into the cave, and
I have such good experience with going into dark places. Is anyone yelling help? Because then I'm all up for that.
No one is yelling help. Fortunately for you, indeed the space is too small for it.
That's all right.
But you think, oh, that's really good.
Except the thing in there is probably not nice.
Take deep breaths.
I would like to listen. No.
You realise to your horror that the side of the neck is sprouting loads of little heads.
That's not kosher.
That start worming their way slowly to just find you. Roll me a hide check.
37.
37.
That is a pass.
That is a pass.
Just.
The heads look around. You see one of them get very close to you. The eyes seem to glow an unnatural purple colour, not the same colour as the eyes in the back.
I sweat vodka.
Eventually, one of them little ones hisses, and all these little heads lunge deep into the shadows at something.
Nice.
At something. You don't know what, but at something.
Is it
You
Lehman?
hear-
Is it Lehman?
No. You hear
Oh.
what sounds like some sort of combat. Sitting
Nice.
there, paralysed in fear, I wager.
I don't know. I'd probably have to roll for that.
You don't have to roll to be paralysed in fear if you like. You can choose if you want to be scared or not. I imagine you are at least on edge.
He's a little bit. I mean, he's pretty much given up. But
He's like, oh, I'm doomed!
he's old, so he knows that when you give up, you keep going until there's a reason not to give up anymore. So he's like, all right, I'm dead, but let's try and sort the odds. Well, if I try to sneak, then that goes off my hide as well, so that makes me a lot more likely to be seen. So
Yeah.
I think I shall just stay put.
Eventually, the sounds of biting and lashing and a strange crackling electrical sound.
Does it have a fucking lantern like a goddamn anglerfish?
No, eventually something is being dragged out. Make
Oh,
me a sanity check.
Thingy died. That's all right.
Make me a
See.
sanity check.
Why do I keep losing the dice roll at 63?
63 for your sanity check. No, it's not good.
That's all right.
You only lose you lose 3 sanity for seeing this.
That's all right.
So you're now down to 36.
36.
The thing that is being dragged out seems like some sort of also scaled.
Yeah.
It's a scaled entity that seems to be more actual limbs than body.
There's a dude pile.
There are loads of limbs, like clawed limbs. The
alright.
claws are sort of greyish. You notice they're very similar to the grey colour of the actual...
Stone.
The actual stone. You, having a look now more carefully, because you were just literally running, you were momentarily horrified by the massive thing you saw. That thing's scales are the same sort...
How do I see in the dark in here?
Your eye... There is light coming out.
Oh, I see.
There is light coming in from the cave. You notice now that you're having a look and you're not running for your life, that the scales of this multi-neck and headed creature appear to be a sort of very dark, shimmering purple. It's dragging out this thing that is literally more claws, clawed arms than actual body. You think in the middle there is some glowing eyes.
Do they seem
mass.
dead?
It's still fighting.
Oh, I see. That's
It's still
okay.
clawing at this thing, but every time it like claws off a head, 2 more sprout out, or 2 or 3 or even 5 sometimes. Just
How big is that fucking thing?
the creature,
Yeah,
roughly your size, maybe a bit bigger.
that's okay.
Eventually, after enough clawing and struggling, the thing is...
Before we proceed, Stribinski's action here will be just so you don't. He'll try to get further into the cave as the thing passes him in an
Okay.
attempt to sort of get behind it.
Make me a sneak check.
Dun, dun, dun. Doesn't that build off hide in some way?
It will be augmented slightly by the fact that it doesn't know where you are, or so you think.
39.
As it's being dragged away, you quickly sneak further into the cave.
Dun, 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 dun.
You quickly sneak further into the cave. And the thing eventually, after this multi-armed thing, after one final desperate clawing at the walls, is pulled, wrenched into the open. And
been
once out
disarmed.
into...
It's been disarmed.
Once out into the open, the head, the massive head, just consumes it in one
alright.
hearty bite. Not even a single bite, just it's gone. And the thing seems... You don't know, but the tiny little heads withdraw at this point.
That's all right. Well, if the cave's deeper, he's just going to continue in just to get as far as...
It's very dark. There's still that vaguely acidic smell.
That's not right. Carefully. Further away from the thing.
Yeah, the sound of the weird lightning and the smell starts to... The smell from outside starts to dampen it and pervade with a more acidic smell within. Eventually, you notice there are these eyes. You have noticed these eyes.
the eyes of the thing that got dragged out.
There were more than one.
Oh.
But
Oh.
but you noticed that when that thing got dragged out, they all sort of withdrew.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, he wouldn't have gone in.
No. They withdrew out of sight. They were gone. You headed a little bit deeper in, and you notice the eyes appear again.
It's all right.
You do notice they don't attack you.
That's odd.
Eventually, you see something quite surprising further beyond. You see light.
That's okay.
A little bit further in. You see light a little further in.
What kind of light does it seem to be?
You're not entirely sure, but it almost looks like light that humans would make.
That's
like
alright.
A lantern, but you're not sure. You're not sure.
I assume I have to traverse a bunch of creatures to.
No, it's not that far away.
Okay, well,
there are no creatures in the way.
Stribinski at this point is pretty hungry, so
he's very hungry.
He walked past some of the flaily limb shit that got off the other creature, I assume.
Yeah, there are a few failed limbs.
Having a sniff closer to them, do they smell very acidic?
They smell slightly acidic.
He has folds a bit of his shirt and dabs at it to see if it
doesn't melt.
Doesn't melt. Okay, he takes some of it and smears on his clothes.
Okay. You smeared some of the smell on your clothes?
Yes. This is from the creature inside the cave, not the one outside.
Doing that, you thought about this and then you went back and did this. You notice that the creatures they're definitely not hostile.
That's all right.
They've not attacked you.
As long as I don't say anything or reveal myself to be Russian, they probably.
They've not attacked
maybe
you.
they're fellow communists.
Are you heading back towards the light?
Oh, have a look at the light. Yeah, maybe sneak toward possibly. Or would that make them suspicious? I don't know.
You hear something further beyond.
Oh, I would like to listen.
You would like to listen?
63.
That is a pass.
It is.
It's talking.
What's it saying? Do I have to roll English?
Yes.
Fuck's sake. Well, then it's English. 85.
No.
They used big words like.
He's speaking too fast. It's not that he's just speaking too fast.
Damn it.
You're surprised to see anyone speaking English here.
Yeah. Is there any indication of how many dudes there are?
Sounds like one.
He's speaking to himself.
Yep. He's speaking to himself.
That's weird.
It is.
Does he seem to actually be holding a conversation, or is he just mumbling?
He's just mumbling. Well, actually, your English isn't good enough to know, but to you, he thinks he's mumbling.
Okay, well, I'll see if I can get close enough to have a look at him without being noticed.
Okay, make me a spot hidden roll.
I do not have that.
25% base.
That's okay. 23. Ew.
23. That is a pass.
It is. I had spot hidden here for later. Spot hidden.
Yep.
25% and a star because.
Yep.
Go check. Planning ahead. What?
Just writing a name down. Looking in this room, you are actually quite surprised to see what is, as far as you can tell, a rudimentary dwelling.
That's okay.
Scattered around in an area not illuminated by a lantern, but by a sort of crystal. A glowing orange, an orange glowing crystal, is the best effort you could imagine at an attempt at habitation. Various pieces of clothing have been crudely stitched together to make a kind of bed sheet, and some other bits of clothing have been bundled together into a mattress. There are a few tools, and you get the feeling most of this is scavenged.
Yeah. Any indication of what he's been eating?
No. No
No,
indication of
no
what
cookware, no.
No cookware.
Left.
You do notice there are some broken and some non-broken weapons. You also notice the figure himself. The figure himself appears to be he's old. This man appears to be in his 70s.
That's not that old.
He has very long white hair and a beard. And he has very, very stark blue eyes. They catch you as he sees you.
Because of the spice. Stribinski goes, hello.
You notice that he's wearing what seems to be the tatters of robes. Black robes.
Robes like... but no, Stribinski never saw the cultists.
No.
We went through the living quarters. Any such robes?
Yeah, there would have been a few.
Okay, so it's one of them.
It's you also notice that he's clutching he's clutching a book, and the walls are etched in words and symbols that you can only see now you're in here. They seem to glow.
May I occult that shit?
You may indeed occult that. You may even Cthulhu Mythos it if you have the skill.
I don't have that skill.
You don't have Cthulhu Mythos.
I do not. I 62 on the fucking occult. That is a spectacular failure.
No. He looks at you with wide eyes. Oh.
Stribinski waves a little bit.
Another one has made it.
Stribinski stares.
But you are not dead.
No.
Oh. He's not dead. That makes it difficult. That makes it hard. But it makes it good. It makes it difficult. And hard. And you can understand me, can't you?
I roll English.
Roll English.
No.
What?
79.
You can understand him.
I can?
You can. It's not hard.
Aw.
He's just speaking a little fast for you. Yes, he starts pacing at this point. In a circle.
Well,
Talking.
Stribinski walks right up to him, grabs his shoulder, grabs his hand, and shakes it with a smile. If possible.
Yeah? You gonna introduce yourself?
Yep. Hello! I'm Stribinski.
Stribinski. Oh, Stribinski. Oh, you want to know my name, don't you?
It would be pleasant.
Oh, it's been so long since I've used my name. What is my name?
All right, you'll be Dennis then.
No. I have name. Ah, Calsalar Milligan James Jones. Or was that James Milligan, the other guy, and Calsahar James me, or James Milligan,
Ding Sahar Stribinski.
Who I was is irrelevant. Calsahar Milligan James Jones is who I am. That is now who I am. Yes, that is me. That's me. Yes, I like it. I don't like it. I do like it. Yes, I like it.
Stribinski maintained a smile.
How did you get here? Oh, of course, that's how you got here. The portal. Everybody gets here through the portal. Yes.
Stribinski stares.
Were you thrown through?
Yet.
What's that mean?
No.
You walked through.
No, I thought it was bad, but not so good, and then ended up, and then big cow was there, and cow was surly, maybe bull, chased me here. I go in hole, and you hole there.
Ah, you were foolish enough to touch the portal. Yes, one other person was. Yes, he didn't last very long, did he? No, he didn't. He didn't last long. He thought he lasted a while, but he didn't last long at all. No. Well, you're stuck here, I'm afraid. For now.
It's okay.
You've met it, I see. Yes, you would have met it. You'll have seen it. It's always hungry, always eating, always consuming. All-consuming! Yes.
Stribinski hands him a bar of chocolate.
Food.
Would you like bar of chocolate?
Eat it.
Okay.
Food. I've not tasted human food for So long! So long.
What do you eat normal?
Um, um, Depends. Sometimes I eat that. He indicated some sort of. He indicated a sort of greenish goo in the
It's like a
corner.
lichen and shit on the walls.
Sometimes the devourer. Yes, that's what I'm calling it. I call it the devourer because it devours everything. It's all consuming. You know, it spreads across the entire planet, the whole world. Oh, everywhere I can see. If it's a planet, it is everything.
Stribinski knows nothing about astronomy or
Oh,
astrology,
okay,
and
okay.
does not understand the concept of planet.
We're on a mountain.
Duh.
One of the few pieces of land that is not it.
That's not good.
No, it's bad. It's very bad.
Stribinski would like to have what is a medical look at this dude to see if he's malnourished as shit.
Make me a medicine roll.
See, this is 24.
No, make me a craft cooking roll.
Oh, that's alright. I can fucking do that unless I roll 49.
Did you roll 49?
Yes.
You get the feeling that this man is not as malnourished as you'd think he is.
That's okay then. Stribinski has hope.
It's everywhere. It is everything. And sometimes it comes in here and eats them. It hungers. It devours. It devours everything. And so it eats everything. Everything it can get. Everything it can find. And it eats them.
Stribinski scratches his back of his head. If you say it is everywhere, why feed Trau portal open up where it's not?
Oh. I don't know.
Okay.
I was thrown
Me
in
neither.
here. I was thrown in here, you see. I didn't agree. I didn't belong. So they threw me in here. But I was lucky. I was lucky. They threw others in as well. And while it was devouring them, I fled. I grabbed this book and I fled. And I've been hiding here for a long time. I was young when I was I? No. No. I don't know anymore. I don't know how long I've been here. A
I am
while.
also old. Stribinski contributes.
Yes.
What is book?
Oh, book. It has secrets. But I can't read it. I can't read it. I've been trying to read it, but I can't.
That is unfortunate.
Can you read?
What language book? If Russia, I read.
He holds it. He indicates it to you and opens a page.
Do I lose the rest of my sanity now?
You want to know what number I just rolled?
1.
I rolled a 3.
What's that mean?
It's in Russian.
That's lucky.
Yeah, it's your luck roll. It's in Russian.
That's all right. Well, it's oh yeah, I can read. And Stribinski reads a little bit to prove to a man.
You can read it. That's amazing. That's horrifying. We don't want to know its secrets. Of course, we want to know its secrets. It could get us out of it. No, it'll kill us. It'll kill us. It always kills us. But it kills them. It won't may not kill me. It may kill him.
This not seem like nice place. Little light reading would probably spend time until my friends come get through Satan's sphincter.
Oh, your friends won't come and save you.
Oh, I think they will. That the actor in particular, good man. He good little Jack. He come.
You don't understand. There's no way out.
What? I mean,
The way you came in, there is no way out. They did not build a portal on this side. They could not. They all died.
You build portal?
You make it. With a spell.
Stribinski, never having been very good at spelling, is not happy to hear this.
An incantation. Magic.
These are big words.
Magic. Mysticism.
Oh, Rasputin. Yes, I understand. Well,
Who's Rasputin?
let me just check that he was actually alive back then. Because otherwise that would be that would be unfortunate. Oh yeah, he died 4 years ago.
No, this guy does not know who Rasputin is.
Well, I just did want to mention someone who was actually not alive yet.
The things. You smell like them.
Oh yeah.
That's good. If you smell like them, they won't kill you.
I thought maybe like that is not good. It's like bear. If you slather yourself in bear's excrement, they think you large shit. They not eat.
Yes, exactly. So, you're lucky. Yes, and you read it. That's very lucky. I don't know what secrets it has, but maybe, just maybe.
Shall have a read then.
Maybe. Oh, you're welcome to stay. Yes, human. I've not known someone for so long. You get the feeling this man is not entirely all there.
Well, probably not, but he's all Stribinski has. He's come to terms with having to stay here until good Jack Liker comes for him.
Is there anything else you want to ask the Councillor, or do you want to leave it there for now?
Well, I'm assuming Stribinski, being able to cook, will make something that's actually edible from that shit. Well, does calcium or whatever the hell the Kelsard have anything to write with?
He finds he holds you a rock. It's a slightly less grey rock, and if you write it on the walls, it glows.
How much wool?
There's not a lot of wool, but it does rub out.
Okay, because Stribinski would like to translate the book, so he reads it out loud and Thingy writes it down.
Oh, this could take a while.
Because this means that dude doesn't end him in his sleep.
That could take a while, but
indeed it does. Probably.
That is somewhere where we can leave it for now.
Indeed.
With the possibility open.
Indeed. For reference, Stribinski sneakily takes the ammo out his guns and keeps that on him.
Good plan. So, who knows? Maybe one day we might return to Stribinski.
Or everyone else will end up here. All dead.
We shall see. So, that's it for now, and we'll catch you later. See you then.
Bye-bye.
Later.